of State Antony Blinken later suggested in a meeting with USERF members, which I was present, that these massacres were caused by climate change, that desperate Fulani herders were simply looking for pasture land. Well, let me be clear, this is not about climate change. It's about a violent extremist ideology that seeks to eliminate Christianity from Nigeria's northern and central regions.
Some of the Christians who are being unalived.
When Washington drafts a bill about Nigeria, you either defend yourself or prove it wrong. So a U.S. Senator, Ted Cruz, just filed a bill calling out Nigeria for Christian killings. Let's talk about what is really happening, who is saying what, and why it matters. So, on September 11, 2025, U.S. Senator Ted Cruz introduced the Nigeria Religious Freedom Accountability Act of 2025. In simple terms, this bill says, if any Nigerian official helps, ignores, or tolerates persecution against Christians or any religious group, the U.S. will hit them with sanctions. Cruz isn't holding back. He said Nigerian Christians have been executed for their faith. It is long past time to impose real costs. His plan would also push the U.S. government to list Nigeria as a country of particular concern for religious freedom violations, a label that can freeze aid and isolate a nation diplomatically. To him, the message is clear. Enough talk, hold someone accountable. But why now? The answer is because the killings haven't stopped.
Breaking news. Senators in the United States of America are demanding that Donald Trump, who is the president of America, redesignate Nigeria as a country of particular concern following the persecution and unaliving of Christians by the Fulani herdsmen in northern Nigeria. Now, take note that Nigeria was listed as a country for particular concern during Trump's first administration. If Nigeria is listed on that list, what it means is that foreign aid will be cut to Nigeria and international relations with other countries will become problematic. Country for particular concern is a list reserved for countries accused of religious persecution. And now a new group of Republican senators led by Ted Bard, Josh Hawley, and Ted Cruz, James Langford and Peter Rickett are saying that it was a mistake for the Biden administration to have removed Nigeria from the country of particular concern list. And so they want Donald Trump to re-put them on this particular list. These people cite ongoing killings, attacks, and kidnappings on churches across Nigeria and claim the government isn't doing enough to protect the Nigerian citizens, especially those in the north.
In the African nation of Nigeria, millions of Christians are persecuted by Islamic terror groups. The Nigerian government is doing very little to stop the attacks. Well, now religious freedom advocates, including one member of the U.S. Congress, are taking action. CBN's Kelly Wright has this look at the crisis.
On this very day, 210 persons were slaughtered in one night, in less than 24 hours.
The video from the Father's Day massacre includes graphic images of people being burned alive, families attacked, and homes destroyed in Yelawata, Nigeria.
That very day, it was raining, so Fulani herdsmen, they invaded the community and claimed so many lives.
Around 12 midnight, we started having calls from Yelawata that the Fulanis have come and they are killing, burning.
Friday night, I was sleeping in my house. See my house there. I come here, they shoot gun. Later, they come, they break this house. Where my brother is sleeping here with his children. Thereby, they come, they kill people. They were breaking the house. Say, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar.
These first-hand accounts gathered by Truth Nigeria journalists describe the ongoing atrocities in a terror campaign to eradicate Nigeria's Christians. Judge Saul, filmmaker and missionary, the organizer of Equipping the Persecuted, highlighted this documentary as a way to sound the alarm.
We need to fight this thing threefold. One, America as a government needs to get involved. with a very little. I'm talking very little of our resources. If we just did the very little bit of push an aggressive foreign policy, throw some sanctions, whatever it takes, I think we can put a significant dent in this and put a stop to this.
U.S. Representative Chris Smith of New Jersey, who has traveled to many dangerous areas in Nigeria, has introduced a resolution in Congress to help stop attacks fueled by religious hatred.
There has been an exponential increase in attacks on Christians and some Muslims, but Christians in particular. Protestants, evangelicals, Catholics, they're firebombing their churches. The Fulani are killing them with absolute impunity. We've called on the government in Abuja and the president several times to do what governments do, law enforcement, use the military if you have to, but stop this genocide and do it now.
The resolution points to Nigeria's government's apparent open border policy that allows almost free access to the country. Fulani militants and ISIS-linked extremist groups from neighboring countries take advantage of this policy to carry out mass murder, rape, and kidnappings.
We're also calling on President Trump to reissue, which he did in his first term, the designation of country of particular concern. And that then gives the president wide latitude to impose sanctions. It's an excellent bill when it's used properly. It gets the attention of all the policymakers, in this case in Abuja. It says, we're not kidding.
During a White House press briefing, I asked Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt about the crisis in Nigeria. And do you know if there's any action that the president will take?
I'm not tracking a call between the president and the head of Nigeria. I know the president wholeheartedly condemns the persecution of Christians or, frankly, of people of any faith all over the world, but I don't have any updates for you in terms of sanctions in this part of the world.
The Nigerian government has rejected the claims and saying that America has been misinformed.
Persecution of Christians in Nigeria, part 3. I want to use this opportunity to thank the youths, my fellow youths that are using their platform to debunk this nonsense, this propaganda. We will destroy this agenda before you people even start. We will destroy the agenda because we know the truth. And I want to tell my fans, my family, if you watch the video and you like it and you agree with what I'm saying, share. That is how it will get to other people. Because a lot of gullible fools are already buying into this nonsense. These guys, they know now. They know and they always succeed. They know how to get to you guys and they always succeed. They know that Nigerians are united in crime. That if it's not tribal or religious, people don't care. Until it's tribal or religious, that is when you will see uproar. People will come on social media, everybody go to talk. This year, February 2025, a U.S. congressman, Scott Perry, came out during that time that Trump said that they will no longer be funding U.S. aid. He came out in support, like supporting Trump. He made a video. He was giving names, dates. He even mentioned Boko Haram, how they are using U.S. aid to sponsor Boko Haram and sponsor terrorism all over the world. There was no uproar. Channels Television carried it. From that February till now, that news was only getting 199 reaction, 21 shares in a country of over 200 million people. Because, I mean, it's not tribal and it's not religious. Una no share the news. Let me take you people down memory lane because there are different categories of people on social media. There are people that today, now 2025, when I start they use smartphone. There are some of una where we say, even when you people enter social media, now rubbish when they go watch, you people don't pay attention to what is happening globally. And when someone like me talk, because I be woman, I get breast, I get toto, and they bend out, they squat piece. So when someone like me talk, you people will come out and start making noise. All these toothless bulldogs. 2020, I made a video about this. I didn't get any view. I didn't get reactions. I made a video about this in 2020. Let me take you people down to what happened in 2020. In 2020, early hours of October 31st, 2020, United States Navy SEAL from the Naval Special Welfare Development Group, they call them DEV Group, Silver Squadron conducted an operation in the northern Nigeria, resulting in the rescue of an American hostage and the killing of 6 of the captors. That operation, you see that particular operation, Buhari was not aware. They did not communicate with anybody. They just came in here in the middle of the night. They pick an American, shot the people that captured it. I made a video and I asked you people, okay, because I've been telling you guys that as long as they use phone, whether it's smartphone or any phone, they know you. They know you. They know your exact location. They know you. As I'm talking right now, they know my exact location. They know all the names of the terrorists. They know their hideouts. They know everything. The United States of America, they know. But the reason why this thing continues is because they are the ones that are funding it. Imagine if this terrorism in Nigeria is being funded by one Ibrahim, one Mohammed, that is not in control of Chevron, that is not in control of Mobile, that is not in control of all their businesses in Nigeria. Imagine, this thing wouldn't have been up to where it is today. But because our people, we don't reason with our brains. We know they reason well. We are not normal. That is why they will. Okay, all of a sudden now, because the leaders of the three Sahel states say that they will start mentioning names of the people that are involved, politicians that are involved, senators that are involved. They want to play the smart one on us and tell us Christians are being persecuted in Nigeria. Well, you see this thing that is happening because these three Sahel leaders, the intel is coming from Russia. The people that are giving them the whole intel is coming from Russia. They want to play a smart one on us, a quick one on us. All of a sudden, after how many years, they are now coming to tell us that Christians are being persecuted in Nigeria. When this Boko Haram started, where did it start? Where did it start? These people started. Where did it start? Let's go back. Let's go back. The states that are now under, like seriously under Boko Haram, Borno State, Yobe, Nasarawa, they were bombing their mosques. They were bombing their mosques until, the government of the day, they allowed it. During the time of Buhari was pardoning them. We say, it's because they are Fulani. Buhari is a Fulani man. Now Tinubu is pardoning them. We are now saying, it's because he's a Muslim. We have all forgotten that Goodluck Jonathan did the same thing. Goodluck Jonathan called them our brothers and sisters. Goodluck Jonathan is a Christian. Why? Because there is power. There is power that is using these people. The ones that are sponsoring them. We have seen videos of them dropping arms for these guys in pushes. And not be Ibrahim. The people that are using their private jet and helicopter to carry arms and drop for them inside bushes, they not be Mohammed, they not be Ibrahim. They are not. But we don't tell ourselves the truth. We don't tell. You people are united in crime. Anytime that they come up and say that Muslims are being persecuted, I will still make this video and debunk it. They want to play a smart one. See, this video is already lengthy. So on the next video, I will still play that video by Scott Perry. I will play the video so that you people will see it again. Because when I saw it the last time, you people did not pay attention. Una no care. I will play the video again. Since you guys have decided to be mischievous, hypocrites, pretenders and liars, united in crime. When it's time to commit crime against each other, under tribalism, under religion, all of una go come out. Una go come out. All una that's where we see on our Nigerians. Bloody fools.
My question is that should Nigeria be re-elected for a country of particular concern, or you think it's misinformation? Leave your comment in the comment section. Now